Okay, year four. So just before I move on to explaining your independent task for today, I just wanted to go over what we'd learnt so far. So we learnt today that the Anglo-Saxons named places such as Birmingham or Stamford or Padstow using words which had different meanings. So they used the end of the words like Ford, Ham, Stow, because they had all got different meanings. And that would help an Anglo Saxon person to know whereabouts that place would be, because they would know, oh, Birmingham ends in Ham, it's a village. Padstow ends in Stow, it's a meeting place. Now, many towns and villages still carry their Anglo Saxon names today, such as Birmingham, such as Padstow, okay? Now, this includes England. Now, England comes from the Saxon word Angleland. Okay, so that's a fun fact that you probably didn't know before. So, your task today is using your vocabulary sheet, which is this one, which tells you all of the possible name endings that the Anglo-Saxons had and their meanings. So, just like the table we've just gone through, I would like you to look at the following 5 place names and match them to what their meanings are. So these aren't in order so far. Woking doesn't mean a farm near a marsh. Oxford doesn't mean a marshy field. What you need to do is look at the ending of the words. So Woking ends in ing. Then look at your vocabulary sheet and find that ending. So ing. We know ing means someone's people, so we can go back to the meaning and find where is something describing about someone's people. And we can read through them. Farm near a marsh. That doesn't explain about anyone's people. Marshy field. That doesn't explain about anyone's people. Wax people. Ah, it explains about the people. So those two would match together. So you would draw a really neat line with a ruler to match those two together. Really important you do use a ruler year 4, because then I can tell which one you've matched it to very clearly. Then you look at Oxford. Think about what it ends in. Find the meaning on your vocabulary sheet. Look at the meaning, the definition, and match it to this one. Some of them do get trickier as they do get quite similar, okay? Then what you need to do, I have attached on the resource section 2 different examples of a map of Britain. Now I know it says a map of the United Kingdom, but just ignore where it's got Ireland, okay, because that isn't included in the map of Britain. So what you need to do is use those maps and find one more place name with each of the endings above. So you'd find one more place name ending in ing, one more place name ending in ford, one more place name ending in turn or turn, either of the spellings, one more place name ending in lee or wick or witch, okay? When you have found these 5 places, you will then need to label your map of Britain to show all of the places. So you'd need to find on your map of Britain where Woking is, where Oxford is, Marston, Morley and Woolwich, and just do a little dot where it is and then write in tiny letters what that place is, or even dot it, draw a line from that dot to a blank piece in your screen, sorry, in my screen, but on your piece of paper, and label it. So you're really neatly annotating it, and you will be able to know where these places are in Britain, because you can use your map of Britain, which it shows your towns, and your map of Britain, which it shows your cities. When you have found those 5 places and you labelled them on this map, then you look at your new 5 places that you found yourself, and that will be different for everyone, and you will label those 5 places too. Now, I have been looking at the maps that I provided you with in your resource sheet. If for some reason you cannot find one of these place names on the map, you can just type into Google where is, for example, Woking on a map of Britain, and it will tell you and it will show you where it is, and that will make it easier for you, okay? If you've got any problems, please email me, but most of the place names will be located on the maps that I've provided for you, so you can use those, okay? Have a lovely rest of your day. I have got one final plenary for you. So while you're just thinking about that task, I want you to think of this plenary. So I want you to have a brainstorm. Can you remember 3 of the Anglo-Saxon name endings which they used? Can you then remember what they meant? Then, using these 3 name endings, can you think of a place name for each of these? For example, I might choose the ending "ly." I've then stated that it means a clearing. Then I've given the example of Henley being a place, okay? Pause the video and have a think of 3 of these name endings, what they mean, and can you think of a place for each of them, okay? Pause the video and off you go. Okay, Year 4. I am really, really excited to see all your lovely work today. I cannot wait to see your map work as well. That is going to be fantastic. Have a lovely rest of your day and I will see you in our next lesson. Goodbye, Year 4.